Do or don't, smuggling alcohol into the ceremony.
I'm gonna say don't, just load up before.
What's up, guys? Nikki Novak here in the Young Hollywood studio with Emmy nominee Mayim Bialik. Congratulations!
Thank you.
That is so awesome. Last time you were here, I think you were going to either the SAGs or the Emmys last time.
Yes, it was about a year ago, yeah.
Yes, and congratulations. Outstanding supporting actress.
Yay!
In a comedy for beginning.
Yeah.
That's awesome. So where were you when you found out you were nominated?
I was in Atlanta. I was staying with my best friend. She has a newborn and a 3-year-old, and my kids were running around. I was on a phone interview about Breastfeeding Awareness Month.
Totally in keeping with Hollywood.
Totally, yes. And well, I think that's how much it wasn't even on my radar. And I went to check afterwards to see if Kristen Wiig got nominated.
I love that you were calling to check.
My publicist Heather Weiss was calling me, and I didn't know why, because it was early on the West Coast, wasn't it?
So how are you feeling about, because I saw an article on Raising Cabell.
Yes.
Yes.
Kveller,
Did I
yes.
pronounced it correctly?
Very good.
About dress anxiety for
Right.
finding a dress and sort of like your thoughts on it. How is that coming along?
Right, so last year, Emmy time, I wrote a 4-part set of essays for Kveller.com, which is the website I write for. That's where my blog is. And we called it Operation Hot and Holy, because I'm infamous for being a modest-ish dresser. So the search for a non-strapless Emmy gown was really the goal, without looking like you're wearing like a blazer over a strapless gown. So this year, my stylist, Allison Kahn, who's awesome, we have a good head start. And we have more interest, I think. You know, once you're nominated, people say like, hey, we have dresses. So it's fun.
Well, I know in the article there was you talked about certain body parts that should not be exposed
for me, yes.
on the red carpet. Clavicle, knee, elbow.
Right, so I try and cover to the elbow, I try and cover to the knee. I don't do any unnatural cleavage, meaning if the dress happens to show my natural curves, that's fine. But I don't do any hoisting and inserting and inappropriate lifting.
Well, I heard you were just at Comic-Con and you're a big comic book nerd.
I was raised on comic books. I do enjoy comic books and superheroes and all those sorts of things.
Who's your favorite?
I'm kind of an X-Men person. I like the psychology behind X-Men. But you know, I grew up as a DC Comics fan. I'm kind of an equal opportunity employer for comics that I like.
Well, your sort of press thing was massive.
It is, and Big Bang is beloved, kind of in an unusual way. There's other sci-fi shows and stuff that get really big, play there, but we're interesting in that we literally are a show about the culture of people who go to Comic-Con. And I think that's why we're so beloved in that special way. It's not that we are a show about superheroes or science fiction. We're a show about the people who like those things. And it's actually really kind of special, I think, for all of us, even the nerd among us.
And I know the show was nominated and Jim was nominated.
Yeah, so this is Jim's third, he's gotten it 2 years.
He's a fixture.
As well, he should
well
be.
Deserved.
And yeah, this is our show's second year, which is amazing. I think anytime a show is kind of fan acclaimed, that's wonderful and exciting. But to have kind of critical acclaim and have it be sort of recognized on that level is very special. And all 3 of Chuck Lorre's shows in some way are being acknowledged, and it's to his credit and to our writers' credit, absolutely.
He's incredible. I know last season Stephen Hawking was on the show.
Yes.
This season, going into season 6, do you have any sort of idea? Who would be like your ultimate guest star?
Well, Stephen Hawking's pretty much
up there. What was your meeting like with him?
It was very emotional. I'm a scientist, and there's really no one alive, honestly, that has that kind of nerdball, make me cry kind of clout. We were joking that maybe if we could have God as a guest star, that would be the thing bigger than having Stephen Hawking. I think Bill Prady's trying to get the entire cast of every Star Trek that ever existed on our show, and that's also part of the general plan. You
really enjoy the fact that Amy and Sheldon have taken it slow in their relationship.
Yes.
You're appreciating the courtship that's going on. The end of last season, there was some hand-holding.
There was some Sheldon-initiated hand-holding, which is different than regular hand-holding.
Yes. If you could have like your dream, what base are you two getting to this season? What is your ultimate?
How about formally lifting the bat over the shoulder? Because I don't think we've gotten there yet.
Just getting him up to bat.
Exactly.
Would be the ultimate.
Yes.
So we have a little Emmy etiquette do and don't game for you.
Okay.
Are you ready? Because last time you were here, we played the memory game with you.
Which I did well on.
You did fantastic
I've been dethroned though, so I need
You have been dethroned. It took a long time for you to be dethroned.
I'm glad to hear that.
Okay, Emmy etiquette do's and don'ts. Are you ready?
Yes.
Do or don't. Asking an idol that you meet for a picture.
It's gonna happen with me and Clive Owen too.
Okay, no. Clive, be forewarned. There you go.
Absolutely.
Do or don't preparing a speech.
Do. You have to. I mean, as much as I would like to not, I will forget someone super important like Chuck Lorre if it's not written down.
So it's okay to pull the speech out and actually read it.
Not out of my cleavage, which is what you just indicated.
It just naturally happens.
There may be a small note card, like a 3x5 cut in half, just with names, and then the rest of it, who knows.
Do or don't smuggling alcohol into the ceremony.
I'm gonna say don't, just load up before.
Okay. Well, how about the people that stay at the bar too long and then they're out of their seat the whole time?
No, I meant like at home.
Okay.
So give it some time
Don't
to kind of taper off.
Don't publicly
You just
do
basically take a break in your drinking while you're sitting there.
Okay, do or don't. Showing knee and clavicle bone at the same time during the ceremony or on camera on the red carpet.
For me, a don't. In general, it happens, but usually for Emmys, people are in full length.
They are in
things.
full gown.
Yeah.
Do or don't. Upon winning, showing PDA to your +1 on camera.
Don't. I think don't.
Just don't.
Not excessively.
So do you generally have, because I know you went last year, do you generally have fun at the Emmys?
I enjoy aspects of the Emmy ceremony. I mean, like last year, it was great. Like Jane is fantastic, but in general, I don't really know what's going on, except for those little clips. So I have like 10-second indications of what's going on.
Oh, I really should watch that.
Right, like, oh, that's funny, she should win.
Did you watch the Mars landing last night?
I did not, but my husband announced it this morning. Like, oh, hey, this happened. Where people like that, but no, I was watching gymnastics, to be honest, in the Olympics.
Me too, there you go.
I was watching vaulting madness.
It was bad. Well, thank you for coming in.
Thank you.
Congratulations on the
Thank
nomination. You. And we will be watching for your etiquette.
Yes, not drunk, not slobbering, and covered up.
Thanks, Mayim.
Thank you.